I was browsing through the Rust subreddit earlier today and I came across this shitpost that was making fun of another user who posted something yesterday where they were just complaining about the nail gun. It's too powerful and it should not be in the game. That whole comment thread just turned into people trying to be funny in the usual Reddit fashion where everyone thinks they're hilarious and it's just annoying. But it did kind of start some interesting conversation around the guns in Rust, how accessible they are they slightly overpowered, or are they in a perfect sweet spot that rewards a skilled and knowledgeable player and kind of punishes a noob who doesn't really know what they're doing? I think the biggest argument against the guns being so easily accessible, like right after force wipe, is when you look at how Rust is marketed and the tags behind it, it's an open world crafting survival PvP game. But in reality, it's just a first-person shooter with a few annoying steps that you first have to go through before you can play a shooter game. With the newest Rags to Riches update, it feels like the devs are trying to give players a variety of different pathways to acquire scrap and gain access to technology at tier 1, 2, and 3 workbenches without necessarily having to be a PvP Chad and, learn recoil and all that kind of shit that not everybody wants to do. However, it doesn't really matter how cool of a farm you build or like all the other cool stuff in the game if you can't win a gunfight or if you don't have a gun hour 2, hour 3 into a wipe. So all of this is to say that if you're on the side of the debate that agrees guns need some tweaking and the game should focus a bit more on survival and crafting and be a little bit less of an FPS, what changes would you make so that Prim and everything outside of MP5 Thompson, Bolty is more fun and viable?